E for what? Easy to remember. E for education. 80 G for giving. It is nothing but donation. Up to 3 lakh are whatever received, whichever less can be taken as your deduction. PPF, EPF, bank, FD, NSC, LIC and all. A warm welcome to one and all. This is your Adasa here, lecturing Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. Now we are discussing session 2, unit 3 of your income tax 2, the topic called assessment of individual. Under assessment of individual, what topic we are discussing? We are discussing your deductions. So as I told you, before we go to the problem of assessment of individual, we should understand what are deductions. In the previous session, I already explained you why we do deductions, what do we call it as deduction, and how many deductions we have. If the previous session you are not watched, please go back, watch that particular session. And also I gave homework on that. Many have done homework on that. Congratulations for them and good. Now, in today's session also we'll work out, we'll understand. At the end, I'll give you small homework on that. The agenda is very simple, as you know, common concept as well as meaning. First one. In the previous session, we done with 80C, 80D, 80DD and 80DD. Now, in today's session, we'll go with 80E and 80EE. What do you mean by 80E and 80EE? Now, 80E, deduction in respect of interest on loan taken for higher education without any upper limit. Now, E for what? Easy to remember. E for education. E for education. Clear? Like your A for what? B for what? Similarly, in your deduction, E for education. Now, deduction in respect of interest on loan taken for higher education without any upper limit. Per year, you paid interest 5 lakh. Complete 5 lakh, you can claim it as deduction. You paid interest of 20 lakh. Take complete 20 lakh as deduction. You paid 1 lakh interest. Take complete 1 lakh as deduction. Irrespective of limit. There is no limit. Any amount you paid as interest, you can claim it as deduction. Now, I'll give you brief idea about education loan. Just assume that you have completed your graduation, BCom or BBA. Now, later you are planning for MBA. Now, you know that compared to your graduation or school, your MBA fees will be higher, upper hand. Now, the minimum, the normal college itself will charge you minimum 3 lakh. Normal college itself will charge you 3 lakh. Now, so normally the middle class people like us, so 3 lakh, arranging 3 lakh is not easy actually. Clear? So arranging 3 lakh is not easy. Few parents are there, their annual income itself will not exceed 3 lakh. Now, in such cases, what the parents will do, they will go to bank. Whatever the documents given by your MBA joining college, all your fee structure, everything, they will take it to bank. They will show that my daughter or son wants to pursue his or her MBA in so and so college. The fee structure in the college is 3 lakh. Now, what bank will do? Bank will see your parent bank passbook, the track record, tax computation, everything he will check. Later, bank will release 3 lakh loan. Now, so what is the procedure? Will your dad or mom will repay this? No. What is your education loan means? The bank has given provision. Your parents will not pay 3 lakh. But on 3 lakh, every month you are supposed to pay 5,000 as interest. Just example I am giving. It is not exactly 5,000. For 3 lakh maximum you may pay 2 or 1,000. For example's sake, assume that every month other than 3 lakh you are supposed to pay 5,000 as interest. Now, your MBA will complete in how many years? 2 years. Till 2 years, your parent will not pay 1 rupee for 3 lakh. Every month he will pay 5k as interest. Per year for 12 months, it will be 60,000. Again, second year, it is 60,000. Total 1,20,000. Your parent will pay as interest. First year 60 and second year 60,000. Whatever 60,000 paid by your dad or mom can be taken as income tax deduction. As I told you in the previous session, so your income is 6 lakh. From that I have paid education loan. From 6 lakh you can minus 60,000. So you are supposed to pay tax only on 5 lakh 40. Hope you are clear. Yes. So your question is, sir, if we pay only interest, what about this 3 lakh? That 3 lakh is your responsibility. After completing 2 years of MBA, the bank will give you 6 months time. What bank will give you? 6 months time after 2 years. Like after 2.5 years, you should start paying this 3 lakh. This is your responsibility. This is a structure of education loan. Hope you are clear. Yes. Whatever the principal amount is there should be paid by you as a student. After they will give you 6 months. Why this 6 months time after MBA? To search job. Luckily you got job in the campus interview at the end of second year itself. The day you got job, the day you got your first month's salary, from that month only you are supposed to pay this 3 lakh. Up to 6 months are the day you got your job. Whichever is earlier, you are supposed to start paying your principal. Hope you are clear. Yes. So you may think that, sir, what is the difference between normal loan and education loan? Normal loan, from the first day itself, you have to pay interest and principal. But education loan, up to 2 years, they will not ask you for this 3 lakh. They will ask you only small amount of interest every month. Hope you are clear. This is all about your education loan, and irrespective of amount, it may be 60,000, it may be 6 lakh, you can claim it as deduction. Now, that is called as ATE. Now, ATEE. What do you mean by ATEE? Deduction in respect of interest up to rupees 50,000 on loan taken for residential house property. You have constructed a house or you have owned a house. Now, whatever interest paid by you for residential house property, so you're supposed to claim up to 50,000 as interest. Even though you're paying interest 1 lakh per year, you cannot claim 1 lakh. You can claim up to what? Up to 50,000 you can claim. What is this residential house property? Very simple. You have constructed a house on loan and you are only living in that house. Then whatever interest you are paying to the bank, up to 50,000, you can claim it as deduction. Hope you are clear. Good. Now, ATEE, deduction in respect of interest up to 1,50,000, loan taken for certain house property on affordable housing. On certain houses are there, up to 1,50,000 you can claim it as deduction. Nothing to worry. They will ask you only ATE in this. In your examination, they will ask you only ATE. You remember ATE, education. Now, ATEEB, deduction in respect of interest up to 1.5 lakh on loan taken for purchase of electric vehicle. See, there are two types of vehicle. One, fuel one, means you can put petrol or diesel, but one more vehicle is there, electric vehicle. For electric vehicle, if you take loan to promote, to avoid pollution, what government has done, plan, whatever electric vehicle, normally if you purchase vehicle, it is what? Luxury. You cannot avoid tax. But if you purchase electrical vehicle, whatever interest you pay on the loan of electrical vehicle, you can claim it as deduction. Hope you are clear. Yes. So 1,50,000 loan taken for purchase of electric vehicle. Now these are comes under section 80E, 80EE, 80EEA and 80EEB. Next one 80G. G for what? G for charity. So G for donation. Now G, remember, donation. So how do we remember G for donation? D should come now. Very simple. G for what? Giving. G for what? Giving. Giving means what? Donating. Hope you are clear how to remember. 80G for giving. It is nothing but donation. Now, donation to certain fund, charitable institution, etc. Depending on the nature of the donee, the limit varies from 100% to 50%. So donation everywhere 100% you cannot claim it as deduction. There are certain, I'll give you the chart which comes under 50%, which comes under 100%. According to that chart, you have to bifurcate whether this donation goes for 50 or whether this donation will go for 100%. Now, donation with 50% deduction without any qualifying limit. Like Jawaharlal Nehru, Prime Minister, Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi. Easy to remember. Why? Because which are comes under 50%? Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, all are what? Prime Ministers. Easy to remember. Clear? So, Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, all three comes under what category? Prime Minister category. These four comes under 50%. Other than this, rest of the things normally comes for 100%, remember. Now, 80U. Deduction in case of person with disability. Already we have done in the 80EE, that is dependent. This is yourself, you are disabled. Yourself, if you are disabled. Then, depending on type of extent, it may vary. Up to 1,50,000 is your deduction. Hope you are clear. Good. This is all about 80U. 80RRB. Now, 80 deduction for any income by way of royalty for patent registered on or after 1st April 2003. Like RRB means what? Easy to remember. R for what? Royalty. R for royalty. Now, deduction of any income by way of royalty for patent registered on 2003 under the Patent Act shall be available up to 3 lakh or income received whichever is like. Whatever the income you received or whatever royalty amount. Up to 3 lakh or whatever received, whichever is less can be taken as your deduction. Now, taxpayer must be an individual, patentee and Indian residents. If you want to claim RRB, what is the rule? He must be an Indian and it must be like individual and he is an Indian resident. Now, so along with that, he has to furnish the certificate in the prescribed form. So if you fulfill all this, you can claim deduction. What are the 3 conditions for RRB? First condition, he must be individual. What is the second condition? He must be Indian resident. What is the third condition? Third condition, he should give certificate. Certificate about what? Not on this, on royalty. For that, he should give certificate. Now, so what is the meaning of royalty? You know very well because already you have learned, but I'll give you a brief explanation. Royalty means what? Just assume that I have a land. So what kind of land? It is a very precious one, good one. You can do mining in that. You can do mining. It may be gold mining, oil, some mineral, whatever it may be. It is mining land. Now, so you're completely deaf and dumb in this business. You don't know anything about mining, and it is a huge investment for mining. Can you do this? No, it is a huge investment. You don't have sufficient money. Then what happened? One person came to you. He asked, will you give me your land? Not for sale, just on contract basis. Will you give me your land for 1 year? You give me your land for 1 year. I do mining in your land. You need not to pay even 1 rupee. I'll do mining. I'll give you some money. So what is a contract? Contract between me and that person. What is a contract? That person comes. He does mining in this every year. Just assume that it is a 5 years contract. Every year he is getting 1 crore from this business. How much that person earned by digging, by mining? He earned 1 crore. But what was the contract? Assume that the contract is how much you earn. You give me 20% because the land belongs to whom? Me. Whatever amount you earn, you give me 20%. Happily that person agreed because I am not matured in case of mining. That person is specialized, expert in the mining. So he will use my land. He will earn. In that he will give me 20%. Clear? So on 1 crore 20%, I'll get 20 lakh. Second year he got 2 crore. On that 20%, I got 40 lakh. Third year, after digging and everything, he extracted maximum extent. He earned some 60 lakh. On that 20%, I got 12 lakh. Every year, whatever he earns on in that, he will give me 20%. The concept is very simple. By using my place, if he get benefited on that, he should give me something to me. He should give some amount to me. That is what royalty. In Kannada, if we say Gaurava Dana. Gaurava Dana in the sense, by using my place, if he earns something, he will pay me some portion. So in this contract, we call it as, the contract between me and that person is called as royalty. Clear? And whatever we are talking RRB, it is all about whatever he gives me 20%, like 20 lakh, 40 lakh, 12 lakh, that is called royalty. How much deduction you can claim? Up to 3 lakh are actual collected. Whichever is less, you can claim. What are the rules you should follow? You must be individual. I must be individual. I must be Indian residents. I must show this certificate as per the prescribed form what income tax says. Hope you are clear with RRB. Good. Next, the summary. We have done with your 80 sections and we go with summary. This is summary. It is nothing but instead of reading everything, if you see this summary, you will get an idea of everything. Now, 80C maximum 1,50,000. It includes what? 80C, 80CCC, 80CCD. So, what type of investment? PPF, EPF, bank, FD, NSC, LIC and all. And it is individual as well as HUF. Now, 80CCC, maximum of 1,50,000, all comes under one only. But type of investment will be changed. Pension fund initiated by central government. Remember that word. All comes under individual. This is for individual as well as HUF. Next. So 80 TTA, 80 CCG, 80 CCF. These are not important actually. If you can remember, so less important. If you can remember, or else you can skip. Not much important for your examination. Clear? And 90% these things will not come in your examination. Next, again important one. ATD for up to 25,000. For senior citizen, it is 50,000. Maximum of 1 lakh. We have studied in the previous session. Medical insurance, individual as well as HUF. Now, ATE, no limit defined. This is your E for what? Education. So, irrespective of your interest part, individual. ATEE maximum of 50,000, and one more you have, that is what? 1,50,000. Yes. So, interest on loan payable acquiring a residential house. This is individual. Now, ATG, G for what? Giving, donation. Differs with the amount of, there are two slabs are there. One is 50%, another one is 100%. Which are 50% like Rajiv Gandhi, Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Prime Minister Relief Fund. These four comes under 50%. Rest of the things, not everything, many things comes under 100% slab. General donation of any recognized society, it comes under individual. ATGGA depends on quantum of donation, and donation to, in case of scientific research, we don't go for ATG, we go for ATGGA. Clear? Yes. Next, ATGGB and ATG. These are not much important. ATRRB. This is for, what is the permissible limit? 3 lakh are actual. And so this is for what? Royalty. And so this is for whom? Only for individual. Remember these points. Now, I'll go back to all these slides. Please take screenshot. At the end, I'll give you beautiful homework. Just it will take 2 to 3 minutes to finish it up. So, ATE, it is all about education and your housing loan. ATG, it is nothing but giving or donation. ATU, it is for person with disability. See, in the revision part, it is not mentioned. Please add ATU also. ATRRB, it is for royalty. So these are the summary, continuation of your summary, and this is also summary. So this is also your summary part, and the last part of your summary. Yes. So I have a small homework for you. What is the homework? Now, in the comment box, there are 2 homeworks are there. You can select any one. So, one person, if you want to attend both, you can. But out of 2, any one, please do it in the comment box. What is the homework? The homework number 1. ATRRB. What is that? Royalty. So, what are the 3 conditions of royalty? You should write. That is the homework number 1. What is ATRRB? In that, don't write explanation and all. Just I need RRB 3 conditions. Now, homework number 2. Under ATG, we have 50% slab. In that, 4 donations will come. Which are those 4? Under ATG, we have 4 things are there which comes under 50%. Which are those 4? Clear? Out of this, any one homework you can do, or else both you can do. Please write it in the comment box. We'll see who are the first 5 members who have answered. Thank you.